7:30 in the morning of November 28, 1998. For a small team of dedicated followers of speed, a very special day. For 3 years, the Norfolk-based unlimited speed sailing team, headed by Sanderson and Marriott, has been designing and building what they expect to be a world-beating craft. The aim, to be the first sail-powered vessel to exceed 50 knots. The confidence of the team has been reflected by the level of support gained from British businesses. It's now 9:30 and the conditions are ideal. More importantly, it's very likely to be the last chance for testing before the freezing winter confines the boat to the shore. Breaking records is a slow business. After over 30,000 man-hours of planning and building, the record will be broken in under 20 seconds of sailing. But that will have to wait until the spring equinox, 99.
These things are never easy, especially if you're trying to sort of break the mould in the way that they are. They'd got between 15 and 20 knots in about half as much wind speed. It's all light weather stuff at the moment, but it's softly approach. So yeah, they've been doing very well and they're clearly very pleased. I think the whole industry and the scene is totally behind it, and most people are just staggered at the thought of it. I mean, this is a revolutionary boat, you know, make no mistake about that.
Simon is a brilliant sailor in his own right, so his intuitive design is likely to be very, very good. And that, in a way, is one of the great benefits of this. This is still where an individual genius and a small team of guys can produce something really remarkable just because they think it looks right. And personally, looking at the boat now, I think they've got it right. It does look superb.
So how is the design different? Sanderson believes that rudders develop too much drag for a record breaker. So, as demonstrated on his smaller prototype, he's done away with them. He controls the boat's direction by moving the entire 22-metre carbon wing mast and 150 square metre sail backwards and forwards along the boat. If the rig is moved forward, the boat heads off the wind. If it is moved backwards, the boat heads up.
The only other kind of boat that's around that doesn't have rudders is a windsurfer, and while people will accept that, sticking on a 60-footer is really quite something else. Simon's been out there with his smaller prototype. He's proved that the system works. So he should take heart from the fact that the current world speed record holders, Yellow Pages, the biggest problem they have is controlling the boat, and it's the rudders that are causing the problems. Getting to 45, 50 knots is not a problem power-wise. Controlling it is a serious problem.
Such an innovative design throws up numerous engineering and construction challenges, which would normally be met by a team of highly paid experts working in virtually clean room conditions. No one doubts Sanderson's expertise, but as a result of a tight budget, the construction had to take place in far from ideal conditions.
We're a country of tremendous innovators, but we're not very good at getting the money to actually get the projects funded in the way that they should be, which is very sad. Simon is trying to do it on a shoestring, and he's done incredibly well. He's been going for 3 years, and I've always been amazed at how he's actually managed to carry on. But carry on he has, and the proof of it is on the water right now. If you look at, in this particular case, the 2 other world speed record teams, the Australians have been funded for some time now, and very well. And the French team have been up and running for a long time and also have quite a lot of funds behind them. So it does make it difficult for anybody else coming into it. If you're doing it on a shoestring, it's difficult.
The 3 years of hard work have seen astonishing results. Not only is the boat now ready for the major attempt, but the team has grown in both range of skills and professionalism. The boat was formally launched on the 6th of July 1998 by Lady Mary Coleman, herself wife of previous world record holder Lord Lieutenant Tim Coleman.
I named this boat beautiful.
The project has attracted growing media interest and is the subject of a major documentary. The sponsors to date have enjoyed the benefit of 30 minutes TV coverage and 800 column inches of press coverage, and this before the boat had even been sailed in anger.
A team in Norfolk are challenging the world sailing speed record currently held by the
Next year,
Aussies.
skipper Simon Sanderson wants to make history by reaching an astonishing...
If the record is broken, or when the record's broken is probably more to the point, there will be tremendous coverage. When Yellow Pages, the current record holders, broke the record, every yachting magazine that had anything to do with it was covering it. Things have moved on a little bit more. There's bound to be lots of television coverage, especially if it's British. There are more and more sailing programmes coming out and more people that are interested in actually filming it and following it.
The team has been dependent on raising funds by sponsorship from British business. Considerable thanks are due to Bernard Matthews, who recognised the potential of the scheme. His enthusiasm and financial assistance was invaluable in getting the project off the ground. Although others have recognised the potential, further finance is required to ensure the team can continue to succeed in this unique challenge.
It's a very important record to have for the Brits. I mean, we've had it before and we are recognised around the world as being some of the most innovative designers and builders and sailors in the world, and this is one to follow.